I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like, I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. All right. We are here. What's poppin'? What's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building.
Yes, sir.
We are here.
1, 2.
What's going on? It's not like your mic ain't on.
What?
It's not like your mic's not on.
Oh shit!
It's not like it's like.
I can hear it. Yeah, y'all can't hear it.
No, it sound like you're speaking through the computer or something. It sounds like it's like off. Like
1, 2. Can you hear me now?
Nah, it's still off.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Nah, it's still off.
Oh man,
that's that traveling shit. You know, sometimes it's all good. You know, we gotta have to just. They said we can either through the computer though. We can hear you. It just sounds like it sounds like it's like off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. Keep going. I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah. So guys, today we're gonna be talking about why it's dangerous to believe that women don't want you. You feel what I'm saying?
How about now?
Nah, it's still off.
What?
I know shit crazy.
I did the thing. I made it. I changed it.
It's like
1, 2.
Like we can still hear you, but it just sounds like you definitely like like not on the mic for some reason.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so you sound like a robot. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. We here. And today we're going to be talking about why it's dangerous to believe that women don't want you. You feel what I'm saying? And we're going to be talking about that. And guys, if you want to call in, the call-in number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. But before we get into all that, guys, make sure that you guys go to CunninghamElements.com to get the soap. Get the soaps. You feel what I'm saying? Get that shit cracking. Get the soaps. Also get the parfums, get the shea butter, get all the shit at CunninghamElements.com. Also make sure that you guys go to MasculineIdentityMembership.com to join. 99 cents for the first month. Code word is summer. So make sure you guys do that shit. Make sure you guys do that shit ASAP. Also make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com.
Do it.
Make sure you do that.
Just do it.
That's where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com right now on the Bad Boy Membership. We have 10 ways to get women to prove that they're interested in you. Make sure you guys go to the Bad Boy Membership to do that and get that shit cracking. And also make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com to get the program, Master the Vetting Process.
how to succeed in casual and long-term relationships. And remember, program is on sale, or I should say on sale at a discounted price.
Right.
Exactly. And now the mic is working. There we go.
Yes.
So this is on a discounted price up until June 30th. So you guys have 10 days left to get this on the discounted price. So go right now to get this shit cracking as soon as fucking possible. You feel what I'm saying?
10 days left?
You only got 10 days left, people. 10 days left. And also make sure that you guys go to Shop Locario so that you guys shoplocario.com so you guys can get on the online dating consultations, man. Shout out to the online consultations with myself and April. We just did a dope ass consultation the other day, so make sure you guys get up on that. I actually did a one-on-one 30-minute coaching session with a guy who he has a date coming up this weekend based on him getting the chicks from online dating. So he hit me up and he was like, he wanted to, know some more stuff about building sexual tension on a date. But he got the date because we helped him with the online dating consultation. This is what we're trying to tell you guys. So make sure that you guys hit us up so that we can get you right. You feel me? Make sure you guys do that. You feel me?
Exactly. Yeah. Look, it's not even Locario. April knows what she's talking about.
Exactly. That's a fact.
Is it?
That's a fact. That is true. April gonna tell you from a woman. She gonna tell you all the little things women be thinking
She
about.
gonna tell you all the shit that these chicks be looking at your pictures and all your shit. Because that's all you niggas want to. Miles, why do women do? Get on a fucking consultation and let April tell you.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Look, she bagged a Chad and Tyrone like Locario.
You stupid.
Look, turn sideways, Locario. Let him see the jawline.
Gotta see the jawline. Hold on. Gotta see the jawline. You know what I'm saying? Now look, this is what I'm saying. Why you think I put this picture on the cover? That's my blue still right there.
Yes, facts. Yo, look at the way the shadow hit the jawline right there.
The shadow hit the jawline in the right place. You feel what I'm saying? So we can get the looks maxing on. And listen, that's with like no fucking that's just me doing my light skin face. But I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? But
guys, listen, no, but seriously, guys, seriously. The Master the Vetting Process video, I need you guys to understand this. This is especially for you dudes who maybe for whatever reason y'all don't want to join the membership because maybe you're not ready to commit to like a subscription-based thing, right? I want y'all to understand that one of the most important, and I'm not just saying this, I'm saying this because of the game, not because of selling or trying to be a salesman to y'all. I need y'all to understand that the vetting process video on the Bad Boy membership is one of the most critical to the game videos on the membership.
Exactly.
So much so that Locario is doing you a fucking favor by taking the video, enhancing it by an extra hour of content, and separating it from the fucking membership.
Right.
And selling it to you by itself.
And that's the reason why we had to do that is because even with on the membership, right? What happened was dudes is listening, but they still had all these questions. So I was like, okay, let me break it down even more. Because this thing, you guys gotta understand something, right? So when we teach you guys, right, we're teaching you the game, but you guys help us to help you more by asking us these questions so we could break it down even more. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. So this is what that program is that the program is literally breaking down the shit even more so that you guys can understand it wholeheartedly, because I break down the vetting process. I break down the vetting process every fucking month, every quarter of the year, show you exactly what you got to do, what you got to add, what you got to not do, the complications that's going to happen, how to overcome all of it is in there. So, and this is very critical to your dating life, because whether you're doing casual or you're doing a long-term situation, you want to make sure that the situation is beneficial for you so that you don't make a bunch of mistakes and do a whole bunch of bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. So make sure you guys go right now. Get it while
this on a discount price. I'm telling you.
Vet your bitches well.
Listen, this is for all of you dudes that's not ready to commit to something like a membership. This is the product you've been waiting for.
Exactly. This is what you got to get.
I'm so fucking serious.
You
understand? This is the product that you've been waiting for. Because, for example, how long again is the vetting process video on a membership?
It's only 45 minutes.
It's 45 minutes. This video, this fucking program, the Master the Vetting Process video, is over 2 hours long.
2 hours. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's 2 hours. So that's telling you all of the other information step by step. I took it to the nook and cranny of how to do this shit. So I'm telling y'all.
Because
good.
Look, Locario came up with the whole idea of the vetting process years ago. So understand how much he has learned as a master of the vetting process from then till now.
Right.
That's why he updated the information just for you. And he didn't just because he could have just updated the information and just been like, yo, I made a part 2 of the vetting process and it's on the membership. Go get on the fucking membership.
And that's it. Right.
But he's like, you know what? Niggas need this shit. And against my wishes.
You know, Mike like doing nothing for y'all niggas.
I'll be like, yo, fuck that. Make them get on the membership to get that shit, nigga. And he's like, nah, Miles, because they really. And I'm like, all right, fine. But you know what? It's only gonna be at a certain price for a limited time, and then other than that, them niggas gonna have to pay. Fuck that. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Stop. Like, I know there's a lot of you guys sitting there like, man, should I? Yo, just do it.
Go do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Invest in yourself.
Do it.
I'm so serious. I'm so serious. But anyway, now I just really want to drive that home because niggas don't understand, because there's so many niggas. Oh well, I don't know. I don't want to get on a membership, and this is the product that you need to get. This right here.
Exactly. And then when you get it, leave a review too, so other people can understand how dope it is. So shout out to everybody who left reviews and all that other good stuff. So make sure you get that shit cracking. Now, so today's topic is why it's dangerous to believe that women don't want you, right? And this is very important for you guys to understand because a lot of the way you move out here in this game is based on whether or not you believe women are attracted to you. It's based on whether you see yourself as a guy women would want or a guy that women don't want, right? And so however you move is really based on your belief of whether or not a chick is fucking with you. Right. You understand what I'm saying? And so, and Justin is on till June 30th. So you have until the 30th. On the 1st, the price is going up. So that's what it is, right? So now, let me demonstrate how this works. So a lot of times, if you guys notice, if you watch a lot of videos, especially from pickup artists and even other guys on the internet that's trying to tell you about getting girls and all this other stuff, they're telling you in a way that is, trying to get you to do things to make the woman not leave you, right? And what that means is that the premise of that means that they're coming from the place of thinking the woman doesn't want you in the first place. So they come at it where they say, hey, you gotta meet the woman, convince her to like you, and then try to keep her there. Now, the reason why you would need to convince the woman to like you is because you don't believe women like you. So if you don't believe women like you, your game, your strategy is to convince the woman to like you. Right. You see what I'm saying? And so this is why dudes would do shit like, pass a woman shit test and, try to manipulate her and do all this other goofy shit in order to attract women because they're coming from a place, they're coming from a deficit. They're coming from a place of, well, she doesn't like me anyway. So I got to find a way to get her to like me. And then once I find a way to get her to like me, I got to find a way to keep her there. And so dudes do shit where they're like, oh, let me try to pull the situation. Let me try to act like I don't like her so that she can chase me for my validation. Let me, not call her for a few days so that she'll be wondering what I'm doing. Like they're doing all these things because they don't actually believe women want them. Right. Because when you believe women don't want you, you're going to have to trick women into wanting you. You see what I'm saying? And then that permeates with everything you do.
1 second. So shout out to Caleb Tolliver. He sent in support for 4 free calls. And shout out to Joey Montana.
4 free calls, people.
Shout out to Joey M. He sent in for 2. So we got 6 free calls.
Free calls. Goddamn.
6 free calls on a Friday night. Let's go.
6 free calls, people. So don't sleep. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so make
don't
sure
sleep,
you guys
guys.
call up if you need to call up. But Miles, yeah, what's your thoughts on that, real quick?
Well, see, I just did a reaction to a video, right? And in the video, right, there's a guy, there's a couple in a car and they're talking. And the girl is like, I want to be with you. Why are you telling me you don't want to be with me? And the nigga said, nah, fuck that. We just kicking it. And the girl said, but we got a whole 2-year-old.
That shit is funny as fuck.
So again, like, guys, it's coming out. I gave my react. I recorded the reaction. It still got to get edited and uploaded and shit. So look out for that. Go to the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel, subscribe. Appreciate you. Now, the reason why I bring that up is because this man. Now, the video is so crazy because the girl said, "You be coming around my house, eating my food." Kissing up on me, telling me that you love me. And of course, he's fucking her raw because they got a whole 2-year-old.
Oh, God.
A 2-year-old. So that means at least for 2 years and 9 months, these are the actions that you've been taking. You know what he said to the girl? He said, I'm a boy. I'm going to do what you let me do.
What?
I kid you not. Some of y'all have seen this video. I kid you not.
That's wild.
And so I bring this up to go with the title. See, a lot of guys don't realize how powerful they are because they've never been in a position to have a woman fall for them. Do you understand? And so all of that, women are the gatekeepers of sex. Not so. Not so much. Because once a woman falls for you, you are the gatekeeper to all things.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And see, the sad part is that you guys look at the woman and you think of her beauty and her how attractive she is, and because you desire her physically or sexually, you think she's special, and not just special, but more special than you. Right? And so you don't even understand the dangers of the dangers of not understanding how much, to what degree a woman wants you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? To the point where this man was loving up on this chick, telling her, I love you, fucking her raw. But then when she's like, yo, what's up with the relationship? This nigga talking about, we was just kicking it. Why you acting like that? You see what I'm saying? So it's not even just about him and the woman. He don't understand. He bringing in life.
Right.
He bringing in another fucking generation. Another generation of, lack of a better word, bitch ass niggas that don't know their true value.
Exactly.
And when I say bitch ass nigga, you gotta know it's because I love you. I refer to you as a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to let you understand you made yourself a bitch ass nigga because you don't understand your value. You don't understand the value you have as a man, as a creator, as a provider, as a protector, as the motherfucker that runs. Yo, do you understand that this is a man's world? James Brown wasn't just making a fucking song.
Right.
This is a fucking man's world. We run everything. Because if all this shit was to go to shit right now, women, look, or if all the shit was to go to shit right now, it would be all the men making the decisions. And it would be a fight to the death, and the strongest man would prevail.
Right.
And guess where all the women would flock to? They would flock to the strongest man.
Right.
Ain't none of y'all bitches fucking turning into fucking Wonder Woman. Ain't none of y'all bitches turning into none of these girl bosses y'all see on these fucking movies.
Right.
and fucking every man up and ruling the world. None of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
All of y'all, you're gonna have to bow down, submit, whatever the fuck you want to call it, to the strongest man, the man standing,
Mm-hmm.
and the men who end up following him, because there's gonna be men who submit to him as well.
Right.
Because it's not gonna make sense for him to kill everybody, because he gonna need workers too.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna need men to submit to him, and it's gonna be different, and it's probably gonna be different men in different regions and territories. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is how, and me, I don't know, man. I'm crazy like that. I think along these lines. Y'all niggas just be thinking about, oh, well, I like that girl. She's cute. She got a fat ass. No, I'm thinking about what would happen if the whole world went to shit.
Exactly.
And
That's the long game. That's long term thinking.
I'm looking at, oh, she likes me or she doesn't like me or she rejected me. No, I'm thinking of how powerful I am as a man.
Mm-hmm.
And what the real world can show me and offer me, and how I can change this bitch's life. I take you to the status of motherhood. I do that.
Mm-hmm.
So when a woman is infatuated or smitten or falls for a nigga, she opens her legs to you. Here's how I know niggas don't know their value. Because a lot of these pill niggas, all they thinking is, oh, you're opening up your legs because you got a big body count and you're just a hoe.
Right.
Dickhead. She's opening up her legs because you are the vessel to put life in her.
Exactly.
The reason why you wanna blame women and beat down women is because you cannot face the power of your own value. You cannot face because if you were to face the responsibility and accountability that we have to hold as men to truly face it, we wouldn't have time to fucking blame women for anything.
Exactly. And see, you know what's crazy? Like, just like you said with the body count, this goes to show why it's dangerous to believe that women don't want you, because the fact that you have a problem with the body count makes you believe women don't want you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because if women want you, shouldn't they have body counts? High body counts?
Exactly.
Shouldn't they be one to you see what I'm saying? So how you gonna fault women for fucking men when women should want men and you are also a man? So what you're basically essentially saying is that the women should be fucking the guys, or you're thinking that she don't want me, so why is she fucking all these men when women don't want men? You see, you're telling on yourself with the shit you complain about.
Exactly.
It's like,
bro, it's crazy. The light that men hold inside is way too bright for most of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's too bright for y'all.
Right.
Yo, man, sometimes I sit and ponder about like, as a man, my relation to women, and like some of the, like, it's only because of my masculine identity why some women's lives are the way it is now. Think about Locario. Think about your history as a man. Think about certain bitches that are where they're at. But think if there was a junior Locario that you put in them.
Right, because it's the mindset's different, and the way that they may see things are different than they did before they met you.
Your life would be different. But I chose. It's because, guys, don't you understand? When a man chooses his path, a woman's path is already ordained.
That's real shit.
This is what y'all niggas don't understand. Yo, Miles, what do you mean when you say we're the closest thing to God? This is what the fuck I'm talking about. We are the closest thing to God. Because when I decide to put life in you, you have no fucking choice but to bring me back something more enhanced 9 months from now.
Right.
What are we talking about? But you see, it's shit like this, and it kills me how niggas don't understand. Man, guys, y'all need to join these Zooms.
Exactly.
Y'all need to join these Zooms because I had a guy, and I'm not gonna say no names but if you're part of the conversation, you've been on the Zooms, you know who I'm talking about. But don't put it in the chat and don't blow up spots. But the conversations get this deep, right? Where the dude was like, well, I'm concerned about the woman's orgasm. And I said, stop, buddy, stop. I said, how are you concerned about a woman's orgasm? When I said to him, which orgasm brings life? A woman's orgasm or a man's orgasm? And he was like, a man's orgasm. I said, so which orgasm is more important? A man's orgasm. So why the fuck are you worried about a woman's orgasm? You see what you like? Do you see how on so many fucking levels the men don't understand where they are on the hierarchy? It fucking it's ridiculous. And all we do is sit here and try to drive it in their minds. Yo, fuck with us. Get on the memberships so we can remind you of how powerful you are.
And it's funny. This is what I wanted to show real quick. Was so this is a comment that I saw. I did a video. I put up a video yesterday, right? So the video I put up was called "Never Try to Figure Out Why a Woman Isn't Feeling You." So in this video, I was basically saying that the reason why a chick don't want to fuck with you don't matter, right? So this is what this guy said in this comment. He said, "Counterproductive advice. If you can get women to be honest with you, you can figure out what to work on to have better results," right? So this is where he fucked up. Now look at what he said, because he says this is counterproductive advice. He's basically saying that, I'm telling you, don't give a fuck about why the woman doesn't want to fuck with you, right? And he's like, oh, but that's counterproductive advice. Because if you can get women to be honest with you, then you could figure out what to work on to have better results. Now, this is where he's fucking up. He's fucking up because this is exactly the mentality of a man who doesn't believe women actually want him. So what he's essentially saying is, well, we should listen to what the woman is saying as to why she didn't want you, so you can switch that up so that she can want you, which is bullshit.
Yeah, and with the counterproductive part, he's also saying that only understanding a woman makes him productive.
Exactly. And
that's the part I can't, like, y'all niggas, language done expose all y'all niggas, bro. I'm sorry.
Right. And on top of that, this is the thing. Let's say the chick is like, well, I didn't call you back or I left you on red because you don't have enough money. So now he's like, oh, maybe I should get more money now. So then he gets more money. Then he talks to another girl and she don't want to fuck with him. And then he's like, hey, miss, can you be honest with me and let me know why you didn't fuck with me? Oh, well, I didn't fuck with you because you don't have a beard. And he's like, oh, maybe I should get a beard now. So now he gets him. So now he's at the behest of every fucking woman he talks to, or he listens to all these women and he's switching up every fucking thing he's doing. He's going all which way and all. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Shout out to Mr. Justin in the building.
So the thing is, because you don't believe women want you, you're looking to women to tell you what they want, and you're trying to become that to be wanted.
Exactly. So you can be productive.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that when you understand women want you, then you are going to attract the women that want you. So all you have to do is be you. You don't have to switch up and change and try to, because no matter what you do, if you're doing shit for the women, you're never going to satisfy women. You understand what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is that there's nothing you can do to where, oh, I finally arrived where I'm everything every woman said they want. It doesn't work that way. You understand what I'm saying? See, this is the thing. You can interact with women and get women by trying to be who they want you to be, or you can attract women by being yourself. The choice is yours. But see, most of you guys, y'all motherfuckers, y'all wanna do shit for the women, and then y'all are going every which way for them. And understand, that is not masculine, that's feminine. The feminine is supposed to switch up for the masculine. The masculine is not supposed to switch up for the feminine.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? This is what you guys don't understand. The feminist is supposed to morph and shape based on the masculine. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just like when you put your dick in a woman, her vagina has to shape to the dick, right? You see?
That's why she give you that old face. That
Exactly.
Guys, I hope all of you get to know what that face looks like.
Right, exactly. You see what I'm saying? But the problem is that most of you guys out there, y'all are so quick to switch up for a woman because you don't believe who you are naturally can attract the woman. That's why y'all trying to pass her shit test.
Yo, you know, just like thinking about some of the different old faces I've seen in my life. Bro, honestly, guys, I don't understand how you don't love yourself, because when sex happens, like, it's damn near, I'll be looking at the bitch like, you lucky bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You lucky fucking bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Getting this good ass dick up inside you. Look at you. Look at you. And then,
Yes.
What? What, bro? I'm trying to encourage you guys to switch up your mentality, because you swear to God that she gonna give you something at the end of the night. Oh man, these bitches be making out like a fucking bandit because they get our time, our energy, our attention, plus dick.
That's what I'm saying.
These lucky ass bitches. Like, what are we
saying? Like, in a relationship between a man and a woman, the man always has more responsibility. So the woman, this is why you guys understand that a lot of women, like, is, you know, like the saying, they want to bask in their feminine and all that other shit. That's all women want to do. Women want to find a man so that they can relax.
Exactly.
That's all. You see
they want to exhale.
You know what I mean? And this is why you got to make sure a woman is following your lead and is cooperating with you, because you're actually taking on more work dealing with women. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is what you guys don't understand. So the funny part is, y'all motherfuckers is chasing a woman around and trying to acquiesce to her.
Right.
She's supposed to acquiesce to you because of the benefit she gets to relax being in the presence of a man.
You know, it's interesting. You know, like if you look at life, almost everything is a precursor to the next, like, iteration of reality.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you think of, like, a man approaching a woman or meeting a woman, right? What does he do? To some extent, he penetrates her space. Right?
That's a fact.
He interjects and puts himself inside her reality. And then with conversation, he interjects. And then what do they do? They go back and forth. And then we get to touching. You touch someone, that is you penetrating their physical space. Then we get to kissing, right? Kissing these bitches on the mouth. Shout out to 1950. Right? and you know, you might put your tongue up in there. That's penetration again. You feel me? And then when, like, all of it is just it's just a preview for the next stage. This is why we tell you guys, if you say what's up to a chick and she giving you that weird attitude, that stink ass attitude, just cut it short.
Exactly.
Because the first step got to look like the 10th. Did anyone hear me just now? The first step has to look like step number 10.
That's a fact. No, you gotta pass a shit test, bro. I don't know about all that.
Nigga. Guys, that's what I'm telling you. Like, yo, Rosebud had it. Can you play the Rosebud for me real quick?
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds, so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Real talk.
Because you when you say hello to a woman, you want to hear that sweetness in her voice.
Right.
And then that will show you step 2. All of it is penetration.
Right.
The hello is penetration. I'm penetrating your attention. Now you see me. Okay, I heard your voice and it sounds favorable. All right, step number 1 done. Step 2, I move closer. I penetrate the space around you. Step 3, we're talking. Verbally, I penetrate you. Step 4, I touch you. Physically, I penetrate you. I penetrate your physical space. Like, guys, if the step...
And you penetrate in the mind. You penetrate her mind with your ideas, your ideology, and your program.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
It's like, that's what I'm saying. So as soon as you reach to touch a girl and she pulls back, okay, have a nice day, we good.
Exactly.
On to the next.
That's her saying, because you know what's funny? Isn't it funny how if you were to physically touch a woman or try to make something happen physical with a woman and she backed away, 90% of people, 99% of people will be like, yeah, that makes sense for you to back away, right? But then why is it that when you're trying to have a conversation with a woman and she gives you a shit test or she's being uncooperative, they tell you to keep going? You see what I'm saying? So in that situation, she's still backing away. She's still not giving you cooperation. So why are we still talking?
Why are we still talking? We don't need to talk.
You see what I'm saying?
We don't need to talk. We don't need it. We don't need to talk.
This is crazy.
Now, Marquise, you right, bro. You right. I'm giving too much free game today.
Too much game. But guys, we got 6 free calls.
Yeah, we got 6 free fucking calls, guys. And I checked the phone lines are working, so please.
844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number. Let me see what some of these questions are saying real quick as we wait for some people to call in. It says, if I text a woman and I did a typo, should I double text to correct myself or don't?
Well, that's why you should get an iPhone, because iPhone allows you to edit.
Right.
Text.
Listen, it's fine to retext if you did a typo, because then you might have spelled something wrong or whatever. Just like
if it's really fucking bad, like your grammar and spelling is off, and the message is, especially if the message is misleading and it wasn't what you actually meant to say, then definitely retext it. But of course, yeah, I think so. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Right.
But if it's just a small typo and you know for a fact that she should still be able to understand what you're saying,
right? It's not
maybe not so much. Maybe not so much.
Exactly. It says, do you think it's better to wait for the woman to bring up sex on a date? I've heard that they get turned off if you bring it up, and it's supposed to just happen naturally. Nope. Let me give you guys a good rule of thumb. Don't wait for a woman to do anything.
Facts.
It's really that simple. Like, don't wait for a woman to do shit. You understand what I'm saying? Always take the lead.
You don't need to wait for a woman to do nothing ever.
Ever. And this is the thing. See, the reason why you want to bring up sex, or you want to flirt and build the sexual tension, is because, remember, she has to follow your lead. You understand? So if you're bringing up sex, you're flirting with her and she's reciprocating, then that is her showing that she is reciprocating what you are bringing forth to the situation. That means she's following you being sexual. Like, you're being sexual, so she's being sexual back to you. So the thing is that if you're waiting for a woman to bring up sex on a date, right, you'll be sitting there waiting for a long time. And this is the funny part. She may not bring it up because she's not interested in you sexually, but then you're not going to know because you're just like, oh, well, maybe, she's just not like one of those girls and I got to wait more or whatever. Or what happened is that she might want to have sex with you, but she's not bringing it up because she's waiting for you to bring it up. She's waiting for you to take charge. Mm-hmm. Now you mess up the situation because she wants the dick and she's looking at you like, when is this nigga gonna bring up some sex? When is he gonna start flirting with me? I'm trying to make this shit happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Does he even want me?
Yeah, exactly. You feel what I'm saying? So don't wait for no chick to do nothing. You feel what I'm saying? And this is the thing, because you said that you heard that they get turned off if you bring it up. A woman does not get turned off by you bringing up sex. See, this is the thing. A woman wants you to bring up sex if she's sexually attracted to you. If she's not sexually attracted to you, then she's not going to want you to bring up sex, but it doesn't turn her off, because in order to turn something off, it has to be on.
Woo!
It was never on in the first place. So you're not turning her off if she was never on. She just never was into it. So you think that you're turning her off. No, you're just revealing that she was never on. Understand? That's really what it's about, guys. You got to understand that shit.
Oh, that was so heavy. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, they so saying like, dudes, do you thinking?
Yo, guys, call in, man. I'm tired of giving out. That's probably why they're not calling in, because we
Exactly.
going in today.
Exactly right.
Yeah, look. See, see.
That's why he want to do it. That's why I want to call in, guys. Call in, man. Call in. So this says, where we at with this shit, real quick? Says, is it ever beneficial to tell a woman what you think / feel about her when she open about her feelings for you? How to respond when she's opening up? Okay, so basically, this is actually a more complex question, because what happens is this, right? So you're saying, well, because like, let's say you meet a girl and y'all seen each other 2 times. You understand what I'm saying? And she's telling you, oh my God, I really like you. I've been thinking about you all week, and so forth and so on, and yada, yada, yada. Right now, at this point, you don't need to tell a woman how you feel. You just need to give women instructions on what needs to happen at that moment. You feel what I'm saying? This is why you guys need to get the vetting process program, because this will tell you everything you need to do. Now, the reason why I say that is this. Let's say that you actually tell her how you feel right now. If you're telling her you feel the same way as her, oh my God, I was thinking about you all week and blah, 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 blah. That's you already fucking up, because what's going on with you that you was thinking about a chick all week and you were sweating her and all this other stuff. And then now you're telling her this, right? And then you're going to give that false expectation and hope if she's feeling that same way also. That's one. But 2, if you wasn't thinking about her and you don't really give a shit about her like that, that's also not something you need to express to the chick at this point. You understand? Or at all, because that doesn't benefit you in any way for her to know that information. So if a woman tells you and opens up about how she feels about you, right? Just listen. You understand what I'm saying? And be like, okay, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's it. That's what you got to say. You understand? She's like, and you could make a joke about it. She's like, oh my God, I've been thinking about you all week. And you're like, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I'm fly. Of course you've been thinking about me all week. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do that, but don't try to match feelings with the chick. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if a woman is your girlfriend, wife, a woman who's been with you, and she's, sitting up on, laying up on you, and she's like, oh, I love you so much. Of course, you'd be like, yeah, I love you too. Because at that point, that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? But if this is a random chick that you hooking up with, it's like, you ain't got to be sitting here like, oh, yesterday I was laying on my bed and I was looking at the ceiling and you just popped in my mind. And no, like, stop. Even if that's the truth.
Yes, Daddy.
Don't stop expressing your feelings to the woman. You understand what I'm saying? That does nothing for you.
That's gay.
Yes.
And in fact, it makes shit worse when you're doing that type of shit.
It makes it worse.
It makes it way worse.
It makes it a lot worse.
Now she's gonna be like, oh, you do feel that way about me? Now she's gonna feel all entitled. Now she's gonna start acting stupid because she thinks shit is sweet.
Right. She's gonna start saying shit like, well, let's not have sex this time because I just want us to explore our love.
I just want us to lay here and feel each other. We don't always have to have sex, do we? I know we like each other. Since there's this feeling like, why we don't always have to have sex, right? Now
and if you're laying in bed with a woman that you're sexually attracted to and you're not fucking her,
right?
That means you're gay. That's what that means. You're either stuck in the friend zone or gay.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So pick it. Pick what you.
That shit crazy.
Your fucking feelings. What?
It says, why you guys think a woman don't like challenges don't necessarily mean that she don't like you? What? I don't understand. Juice, you gotta rephrase that or call it. I have no idea what you're talking about. What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
What why should I be caring if a woman likes challenges or not? Like
Right, exactly.
why does that what does that need to mean to me?
Right, exactly.
Like what? Like come on, man. I guess he's trying to be productive by basing his productivity on the judgment of the female.
Probably. This says, is there an issue waiting to smash by the third meet instead of the second? Say the first meet is the approach, the second the date, and the third having her come to your place. So this is the thing. The reason why I say you want it to be by the second meet is a few reasons. Is because one, or at least by the second meetup. The reason why is because when you're first dealing with a woman, you want to establish if she is actually sexually attracted to you. So if you're sexually attracted to her, you want to establish, is she sexually attracted to you just like you're sexually attracted to her, right? Now, the longer it takes to get to sex, right, the less likely you're going to figure out if she's actually sexually attracted to you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So what you guys got to understand is that you want to make sure that you are seeing if the woman is sexually attracted to you so that it makes sense for you to continue to even deal with her.
Right.
Because if a woman is not sexually attracted to you, there's really no reason for you to deal with her, which are just going to be friends and hang out and kick it and chill and talk on the phone. And what are we doing here? You see what I'm saying? So you got to knock that shit out the way. Now, this is the thing. If a woman is sexually attracted to you, understand that this is the thing. When women are sexually attracted to you, they want to have sex with you the first time they meet you. It may not happen on the first time, but the first time they meet you, they're already thinking about that shit.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So don't think like, oh, a woman has to sit there and contemplate. No, when you approach a girl at a bar and y'all have a conversation, she's already thinking it. So you don't have to sit there and stretch the situation out. Oh, I got to see her 3-4 times. You don't got to do that. And understand if that's the case where that is occurring, where she's denying sex, and then you have to see her more and more times. What is that telling you? That means she's not sexually attracted to you like that. That means you shouldn't fuck with her. It's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? It's really that simple. Guys, call up. Call the numbers 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. We got 6 free calls, people. 6 free calls. I know you guys got questions. I know that some shit has been happening to you guys during the week. I know that there's some chick you've been trying to make shit happen with and you're having some type of issue. So call up and get your questions answered. You feel what I'm saying? We got 6 free calls available. Call the numbers 844-672-7300 is the number. So make sure you guys get that shit cracking. You know what I mean? But going back to the title of why it's dangerous to believe that women don't want you, right? What you got to understand is that when you have the belief that women don't want you, right? Remember, every action you take with a woman is going to be based on that premise.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have to get that premise out of your mind. See, this is the thing. You should actually approach women, talk to women, and deal with women with the thought that every woman you talk to wants you. You have to have that sort of mentality. You have to have that mentality that, because this is the thing. When you have game, you have to understand that even when a woman rejects you, sometimes she's rejecting you not because she's not attracted. She's rejecting you because she is attracted and she thinks you're going to reject her.
Right. Or take full advantage of it.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Or a woman might reject you because she's attracted to you, but she's looking for a guy to take advantage of, and she knows she can't do that with you. And she can't do that with you because she's too attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of reasons.
Bro, I'm telling you, I've had chicks break up with me because I was too good of a nigga.
Right.
Like they couldn't fathom. I was so good. They couldn't fathom sharing me with other women. You understand what I'm saying? So they chose to break to fuck it up on purpose. And then when I give them what they want and I fall back, then it's so you're just gonna give up like that? Yeah. Go on, baby girl. It's all right. Spread your wings. You wasn't qualified, queen.
I want free. How do you say this? Sign. I want free sign to call up, and I bet you he won't. And I don't even know if that's a woman or a man.
Wait. Who's the two low value men he talking about?
He talking about us, but I bet you he won't call up though. And we got 6 free calls, so call up 844-672-7300. See, if he's a real nigga, he call up, but he ain't gonna call up. I guarantee you he ain't gonna call up. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm low value now. nigga, don't you see how shiny the top of my t-shirt is? Nigga, I'm low value. What?
Call up. I want them to call up. I be wanting these niggas to call up, but they just won't.
Nigga, I got designer teeth, nigga. Who the fuck you calling low value, nigga?
These fake faceless fucking avatar.
Nigga, I ain't got no jawline, but don't you see I got the jawline, the groomed sideburn / beard for the jawline enhancement, nigga.
I'm like, this nigga couldn't even upload a picture. Like, goddamn. I'm like,
he probably a troll or something.
You talking all that shit, couldn't upload a picture. That's so sad. But anyway, we got 6 free calls available, people.
So, we want to hear from somebody, man. 6 free calls. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Efosa, where you at, nigga?
You know, I know a lot of y'all free calling niggas be calling up talking about, is there a free call? This is the time.
This is the time.
So, but again, like I was saying, that a lot of your behaviors stem from you believing women don't want you, right? And so when you talk to women, what you're going to do is that on a subconscious level, you're going to talk to women like women are better than you. Right. And so it's going to come out in your voice. It's going to come out in the things that you say. It's going to come out in how you date. And it's also going to come out in how you have sex. You see what I'm saying? So all of these things occur because of the mentality you have when it comes to dealing with women. See, this is the thing. You want to believe that women want you, and then what's going to happen is the believing is going to turn into a knowing. So once you know that women want you, right, then what happens is that you don't become like these morons,
right,
try to pass women shit tests and chase bitches and all this other stuff. Because once you know what it is for a woman to actually want you, then you also know what it is when a woman doesn't want you. So if I know when a woman doesn't want me, i.e. trying to give me a shit test, then why would I try to pass it when I know she don't want me? When I know she's not cooperative, when I know she's basically playing games and gonna give me a headache. Why would I do that? Right? And I understand how it is for women to want me. So I'm only dealing with the women who are showing me how to myself.
Exactly. All right. So we got 503. You are on live with Locario and Miles. Name, age, city, and are you taking the free call?
Yeah, I want that free call. I got 6 of them things.
All right, what's going on?
Sound kind of excited about the free call, but okay, hey, it's all good, brother. It's all good. Hey, tell me when you call a bitch, like you sound like this or better, because don't tell me you saving this energy for us, nigga.
Oh, nah. This is me, nigga.
Oh, that's just you. Okay.
Like
all right. This nigga, yeah, man, y'all got about 6 of them things. Yo, I was like, I wanted to hang up for a second, like, wait. Like, nah, like, hey. Nah, but that's what's up though. But honestly, that's the type of energy you gotta have. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on with you though?
I wanted to get in freak. I just
like
I'm on the way to work.
Yeah, like when the bitch answers and say hello, you be like, hey girl, I heard you got like 6 of them things over there. Six of what? What are you talking about? Hey girl, stop playing stupid. I got you, girl. I'm on my way over there right now. What you say your address was? 503. Go ahead though. What's your question?
So my name is BJ, Portland, Oregon, 33.
All right.
What's happening?
What's happening, man?
Nah, so I had a situation. I mean, I'm I feel pretty silly for calling about it, but because I feel like I already know the answer to it.
Mhm.
But I wanted an evaluation of a rundown I had with a chick. So it was a scenario where her and I were like just chopping it up, talking and stuff, and then she told me she had a husband or whatever. She was getting divorced and all this, and so I've known about the situation for a while. But her and I was chopping it up, and then somehow, like some way, the conversation started going left and started turning sexual.
Mhm.
She started talking about like a lot of different stuff, like oh yeah, like I like to do this, and I can give these really special massages in the groin area.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, word? She's like, and I didn't even have to use my mouth yet. And I was like, whoa. And so I'm like, so she's clearly throwing out energy. So I throw energy back, and she kind of like laughed, but it was like I felt like she wasn't really like she was hearing me, and it was like cute of her to like laugh or whatever at the responses I was giving, like some of the flirts. So a response in particular, she was like, yeah, I don't wear bras because my boobs are really big. And I was like, yeah, no, I peeped it, I seen that. She was like, how you know? I was like, first day, I saw you. I was
Wait,
like,
hold on. Let me ask you a question. Where do you know this woman from? You met her on a dating app? Like how did y'all get into this situation to be talking?
She was my trainer.
She was your trainer.
DNA. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, at the job.
Yeah.
Okay. So is she a trainer from like an outside company, or she actually works at your job?
So she I think she do training outside of a company, but she also works at my job too. So she has her own business, and she trains other CNAs and stuff like that.
Oh, so she's she's a coworker. So you're gonna see her every day.
Like yeah, basically, well, every like 2 days. But yeah.
Okay. Right.
And I was just kind of, so I didn't really pay no mind because like I was like, man, I don't know if I want to take it there, but I was just interested because I was like, I want to see what she about. Like Rosebud say, I want to hear what she say.
Get to it because we just free calls, but you taking up story time.
Yeah, my bad. I'm not trying to, but I guess my question was, when it comes to conversations about anything or even sex, you would agree that women can talk about sex and not necessarily be interested in the guy to be talking about sex with.
Yeah, that's what an attention whore does.
But caller, here's a problem I'm having. You sound like you let this woman lead the conversation.
Yeah.
And that's the problem I'm having. Because is she attractive?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So yeah, she like a situation like that. If she was just data dumping though, man. Like it was a lot of no. But here's what I'm saying to you. In a situation like that, if I didn't already prompt the sexual innuendo, I wouldn't even worry about none of the rest of it. I wouldn't even be curious at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it's her world now. So even if you fuck her, you still in her world.
Yeah.
Even if she even if you happen to say the right things or whatever, she's just this is one of them situations where she's letting you fuck. That's not where you want to be.
Ew, nah.
You understand? That's not where you want to be. And that's and that's why that work shit sometimes is crazy, because sometimes the dynamics is crazy because she's your trainer. She is already telling you what to do at work. So if you fuck her, she gonna be telling you what to do in the bedroom too.
It's a fact.
Yeah, say she got a dominant personality too.
Yeah, see, you see what I'm saying? Already. That's why she's a trainer, right? Because she probably has a knack for leading. You understand? And so with a woman like that, you got to be careful. If you're not leading the situation from the beginning, then you're gonna be in a compromised position. Now, in the BDSM world, and in some guys got fetishes or kinks, that might be your thing. I'm just letting you know, be aware before you get involved.
That'll never be my thing. But yeah, no, I was just curious. Because like I said, I was throwing energy back too. And I mean, like she was like, responding to it.
See,
but then
stop. I see. You see how your language exposes you? Did you hear what you just said, my nigga? No, cool. My nigga, did you hear what you just said? You didn't hear what you just said, did you? You just said you're a man talking to a woman. You said I started throwing it back. Nobody really caught it.
Uh-huh.
Listen, nobody really caught it, right? But you said I started throwing it back. That's not what a man should be doing, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, no. Pause. All the way.
But see, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. The dynamics of the conversations you're having with this woman is she is the dominant one.
Right. That's why you throwing it back.
I see what you're saying.
So that's why you gotta throw it back. Because based on what I talked about earlier on in the show, she penetrated you with her thoughts and ideas already. So it's only left for you to throw it back because you're on the bottom.
You know what's funny about that? She said that her last dude, she pegged him. See,
how
did Miles know?
Fuck that. I'm gonna holler at Steve and I'm gonna ask him where to order them belts. I gotta get one of them fucking belts, nigga. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Nigga? This is why the game is so dope, because I could almost sound like I'm psychic out this bitch.
Exactly.
Bro, I don't know you and I don't know your story. I only know what you told us so far.
Right.
Yeah.
And I caught that throwing it back. And look, everything led from there. This is why you want to be leading all the time, because again, y'all niggas could find yourself, oh yeah, we going back to her place. And you don't even know what she got in the dungeon.
Exactly.
You don't even know. And then she's telling you all of this shit, making you feel good, stroking your ego. The next thing you know, you are tied up with leather straps and you got a ball gag in your fucking mouth, and she's Vaselining up the fuck. Come on, son. Come on, son. This is why I be telling y'all, just because you smashing don't mean you winning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is an eye opener. Yeah, I ain't even think about that. Yeah, that's insane.
If you know you are not into being dominated, bro, you're gonna have to leave that alone. You're gonna have to leave that alone, bro. Let me tell you something. Because again, there are some guys, like I said, kinks and fetishes. But I remember a situation, and I had one of the randoms shout out to Mr. Justin. He said, waking up in a bathtub of ice and a scar on your lower back. No, they harvesting kidneys out there. That's a fact. But bro, I had a chick. She was trying to, and again, let me be careful with how I say this, but she was on top, right? But but more significantly, she was trying to fuck me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I really hold on. I really think you might be psychic, because she did. Because she the first thing she said, she was like, "Well," I asked, I said, "What's your favorite position?" She's like, "Well, it depends." I said, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Depends on what I want, or if it's the guy getting off." She said, "If it's me, I want to be on top."
I'm gonna finish my story, and I'm gonna let you know what you could do with that situation. But check this out. So she was on top, and she was doing her thing. But because of the type of man that I am, I grabbed her hips and started, controlling the motion, because I am who I am. And you know what she said? First, the piece went in deep, and then she got the O face, and she had to stop, hit me on my chest, and she was like, "You alpha motherfucker, you just can't let me fuck you." And it puzzled me, because it's the first time I heard some shit like that. She was like, you one of them alpha niggas. You just can't let a woman do her thing, huh? And I'm like, and then ultimately, like, it was like a one-time thing, and nothing ever happened. But again, I'm just giving you an example of women. There's women out there, again, you'll have sex with them, but the whole time mentally they're fucking you, and you think you fucking them. And those be the type of bitches where y'all probably fuck for sometimes you'll have a one night stand and she won't call you again. Then niggas call us up talking about, yo, everything was perfect, the sex was great, and she never hit me back. What happened?
or y'all fuck for a couple of weeks or even a couple of months, and then she'll just cut you off cold turkey,
right?
Because she's done with you. And the whole time you thought you was the man just because you were smashing. See what I'm saying? Now, what I want to tell you is the best thing that you could do with that situation is you can entertain the conversation if you want to, just for entertainment and information.
Yeah.
Just to see how far some of these chicks take it, just so you could see how crazy it could actually get. But if you find yourself in bed with that woman, understand she'll be fucking you in her mind.
Basically.
Yeah, I don't even want it now. Yeah, I'm good.
You don't
I'm
want
good.
it. No, you
I
don't.
don't want that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you both.
Yeah, be careful, man. Be careful out there. Be careful out there. But like I said, it's always, if again, be careful, because some conversations can lead to other things because you're at work. So be careful and make sure and make sure everything is verbal and not being recorded, and don't text her or email her anything flirty and none of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be careful with that shit, and make sure ain't nobody in earshot neither, because you can have a fucking, sometimes you have those bitch ass, snitch ass employees talking about, oh, well, I heard such and such talking and it made me uncomfortable. So
Right.
I want to file a complaint to HR because people are having conversations that just doesn't make me comfortable. Like, because it could be a person from the rainbow side hearing you have a heterosexual conversation, and that makes them uncomfortable, and that offends them. You get what I'm saying? So just be careful with all that sexual innuendo shit at work.
Nah, for sure. Yeah. This was after hours too. It was already like 2 hours after the shift. Yeah,
Okay.
But still, yeah, I'm straight, man. I appreciate y'all, fellas, man.
Yes,
Have
sir.
a good day.
Yes, sir. Thanks for sharing the story, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate the call, fam.
Yes, sir. Guys, it's a whole different phone system, man. So, it's just not.
Yeah, call back.
Call back. Yeah, guys. If you call in and I don't, it's because of the new system. So just call back once you hear that the other caller is done. Honestly. All right. So we got 570. Thanks for calling back. It's your boy Miles. We got Locario here. Name, age, city. How can we help you? And are you taking a free call?
Yes, I'm taking a free call. And this is Charlie Kiefer from PA, 26 years old, and let's get it.
All right, let's get it, bro.
What's going on?
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, what's going on? Thank you guys very much for taking my call. I just got a real quick question. So I was just thinking about this. Like, if a girl rejects you based on a preference, that's fine. It is what it is. But let's say, like, you tell a woman you want to fuck her, and she says something like, you have to wine and dine me or do X thing, and she says she'll think about it or some nonsense like that, right? Obviously, that would mean that, if you want to have sex with her, she doesn't like you, but she's not sexually attracted to you, right? But as the main thing. But wouldn't her saying you have to do like X thing, doesn't that mean, and I was thinking about this, doesn't that mean that she sees you as like less than her? I don't know. You
saying does that make her see you as less than her if she's saying you have to do something before the sex?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
other than the fact that she doesn't like you.
Yeah, of course. That's what. So that's the thing. So what a lot of guys got to understand is that when a woman is highly sexually attracted to you, understand that she can't actually help herself to wanting the sex. Do you understand what I'm saying? So meaning that when you're talking to a girl who's actually really, really sexually attracted to you, right? You're gonna see in her behavior that she wants it and she can't pretend to not want it.
Exactly.
And this is why I tell you guys got to go out with a lot more women, because if a woman can say, let's wait, or I got to get to know you more, or any of those things, that means that she's not sexually attracted to you because she has the power to wait. You understand what I'm saying? So if she can, exactly. Oh, let's do this, or you got to take me out on 10 dates, and she, she's cool with doing that shit, then that means that, I'm about to sneeze real quick. Excuse me. Oh, thanks. So if a woman can say, hey, I can wait, well, fuck you, that means that she is not in the feeling of needing your dick. And if she cannot have your dick, then that means that she is not sexually attracted to you in that way. It's almost like if a person is starving and they haven't eaten in 3 days, They're salivating over food. They see food. Oh, I want to eat that right now. I need it now. I can't help it. I can't pretend that I don't because I want it that bad. But if you just ate and you're full, a person could be like, "Oh, I'll wait to eat that. And I'll eat it tomorrow." You know what I'm saying? It's the same concept. You see what I mean?
Right. Holy shit. So.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, because I just had like an epiphany again after the some last calls that I did with you. But thank you for answering my question because I got some more lessons here that I got to learn. But yeah, thank you very much because I got like a epiphany that I got, and I was like, damn, if I think I kind of figured this shit out, Locario and Miles, thank you to your programs and shit like that. And I'm like literally think I'm just about on the verge of getting it. You know what I mean? So if I do get it, I'm gonna drop 1,000 for each of you because that's how how fucking much I love this game, and this shit is just so deep, man. It's fucking. And I'm like right there. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to work and I'm gonna leave you guys to it. And then thank you very much.
That's what's up, man. We appreciate you, fam. That's what's up.
But yeah, the fact that you're still questioning, like, what a woman thinks about you and all that, that's not where you really want to be. You want to get to the point where you absolutely don't care.
Right. And it's real.
And it's a real, and guys, because I don't care is not even the words that I want to use.
Right.
It's like I truly have no concern because, and the reason why I have no concern about what you think is because I'm so enthralled by what I think.
Right.
You understand? And shout out to Rosebud because he said something like that on Game Kings 1. He's like, the reason why I don't give a fuck about what a bitch talking about is because I'm so fucked up in what's going on in my brain.
Right, exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's really where you want to be. Like, you still, I mean, cool. We'll answer your questions. Like, we'll answer your questions all day, guys. Honestly, we're here for it. But the point is, when your question begins with, "Oh, well, does a woman think?" or "Why does a woman?" The true power of game is when you really have no concern because you're so full. Shit, I'm gonna just say it. You're so full of yourself.
Exactly. That's what they try to make being full of yourself a bad thing. No, that's a great thing.
It's a great thing. And when I say I'm full of yourself in a healthy, positive way, like, look, because when I say I'm full of myself when it comes to dealing with a female, it's because I know the caliber of man that I truly am, how I can change her life, how I can, the type of energy and game and attention and provision and the experience that she's gonna have fucking with me.
And appreciate you, Charlie, for the 20. Appreciate you, fam.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Right? That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm full of. I'm full of all the greatness that comes with me and how lucky she will be if she chooses the right one, which is me.
Right.
That's what I'm full on. Like like, again, you see a lot of people think being fully, like, if you think of being full of yourself is something like unhealthy or narcissistic and all the other shit, that's like some different shit, like being full of yourself, thinking that you're better than others, or you on some manipulation shit, or you're only thinking great things of yourself to put others down. Right. Like, I'm not even. Is all right. I got it. 860-860. You are on live with Locario and Miles. Name, age, city, and are you using the free call?
Yeah, Caleb, 22, Connecticut, and I'm using a free call.
All right, appreciate it. All right, go ahead, man.
What's going
on? So my question is, when you're outside approaching females and shit, when you flirt with a female or with females, like, what is the? Because I know what would you say is a suitable response that you should get when you're flirting with a female?
You saying what is a suitable response from her, like a response back from her?
Like what is the energy that she should be bringing for you to be like, yeah, she's fucking with me or she's not? Like, what is it?
Yeah, so what I would say, and thank you, bro. I would say first, you should definitely go to badboymembership.com because I have a program called The Art of Flirting. So that will, into some things, you know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. The suitable response is the response that is specific to your masculine identity.
Exactly. Real talk.
So what that means is that if I'm flirting with a woman, I know exactly the response I'm looking for me to say that is suitable enough for me to continue to fuck with her. You see what I'm saying? So I'll give an example. So let's say if I approach a woman, right? And
yeah,
I introduce myself. I say, hey, what's up? My name is Locario. What's your name? Right? I haven't even started flirting yet. We didn't even get to flirting. I'm just introducing myself. So the suitable response is she looks at me, smiles, and shakes my hand. You understand what I'm saying? And introduces herself or whatever like that. She tells me her name and she has a very warm presence so that we can continue the conversation. We haven't even flirted yet. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that through each step of you interacting with the woman, you have to know what you require from women. You understand? And so once you know that, right, then all you're doing is you're looking for that thing, and then that'll tell you everything you need to know of whether or not you want to continue or just keep it moving.
Can we play the Rosebud real quick?
Exactly right.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
That shit is like...
Bro, he gave y'all the whole fucking game right there.
That's all it is. This is the thing though. When you flirt, what is a suitable response for you?
Yeah.
What's your suitable response?
That's the question.
She acknowledges it and maybe throw one back or just engage in it.
She does what?
She engage in what I'm saying or throws like a flirty comment back. It's kind of like what I'm looking for.
So what did you say? Give us an example of something you would say. And then no, here's the thing. Here's the important part. Give us an example of something you would say and then tell us the appropriate response that she should be giving.
If I was to say something about I think you got some sexy ass lips or some shit like that.
What? Some sexy ass what?
Lips.
Lips. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'd expect her to say something like, "Oh, you think so? You some like like a soft kind of like, oh, you think so?"
Right.
And then and I would engage back like, yeah, I know so. I'd be like something like I'm actually some or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
And at this point, what's your position towards her, your posture? What's your posture look like?
Oh, I'm in front of her, a little past arm reach, like to a point where I can, getting closer, maybe just get a little closer to her ear and whisper some shit,
Okay.
more shit,
Okay. So
something like that.
So you're close enough to whisper in her ear, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So has this ever happened to you before, sir?
Me flirting and the response?
We just created a scenario. I am asking you, has this type of scenario ever happened to you in real life?
Yeah. I think it's because yesterday I was out in the club and the bar and shit, and I was shooting and shit, and I think I'm just fucked up because I shot I shot 20-ish, and most of them was not fucking with it. So
okay, so why do you think they wasn't fucking with it?
Honestly, I don't know. I didn't really think about it. I just know they wasn't fucking with it.
So do you think that it could be the energy you're bringing to the situation? Because when you first said something, Miles had to be like, "What'd you say? Like, what are you talking about?" I couldn't even hear because you sound like you was mumbling.
Right.
So I'm saying is like your whole demeanor as far as what you're even saying to us doesn't sound confident.
Got you. Okay, I think it might be that.
So,
He might be that.
so you instead of answering my question, you talked about what happened at. You said you went to the club last night and you hollered at about 20.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
okay, so
and then
did any of them? Did you say to any of them you got sexy lips, and then they say, "Oh, you think so?" And then you moved in close and said, "I know so." Did that happen last night?
nah.
So
So the closest
again,
one
that's
was
what I'm saying. All right,
no,
okay, sorry. Go ahead. The closest
no.
one was.
The closest one was she had laughed and she was like, "Oh, thank you." But like I said, it wasn't. I think I could have spun it and moved a different way, but she just laughed. It was like, "Oh, thank you."
And then
So then what happened after that? What did you say after she said thank you?
And then I just told her, I was like, like I would like to connect with you after this and shit like that. And then she was like, "Oh, I'm finna go home and some shit like that." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna hit you up and we can plan something for another day."
all right.
And then I asked her for a number, and she was like, "Nah, a bunch of people been asking for my number. I only give out my Instagram and not your Twitter." I was like, "Nah, don't worry about it."
Were you drunk?
Me? Nah, I wasn't.
You sure?
I don't drink.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't drink. Yeah.
it's the thing. So the thing is, you need more practice talking to women and being confident in what you're saying, because the fact that you're asking us what is a suitable response, that means that you don't know.
Right. Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
The suitable response is what you want to hear.
Right. And also the suitable response correlates to your actual experience.
Right.
So meaning that, so basically what I'm saying is this, right? If you're asking a question you're saying, well, what is a suitable response that a woman should give you when you're flirting with her, right? What I'm telling you is that if you flirted with a woman and she responded to you in a certain way, and then you ended up hooking up with that woman, and not only that woman, but multiple women, then what that means is that you would have already done it already. You feel what I'm saying? Meaning that would have been something that you have had happened already, which means you wouldn't need to ask us the question.
Mm.
Does that make sense? So how old are you?
22.
22. Have you've had sex before? Yes.
Yeah.
How many women?
I'm in the 30s right now.
So you had sex with 30 women. So what was the suitable response those 30 women gave you?
Honestly, it's more of they were just feeling it back, like, oh really, like, they were just throwing it, like they were throwing it back, like.
So 30.
Me,
So
like
wait,
it was,
what do you mean? They was doing what?
So I'd say some shit and they'll give me like they'll give me a response back.
Caller, what was you saying? Because remember,
I normally go for the like, I normally compliment the body part and shit like that, but like, say something like, "Oh, you look healthy in them dress," or shit like that. And then, some ladies might be like, "Oh," some of them be like, "You'd like to, or grab it and some shit like that," and then we just have a conversation and you just listen to it,
So then if you've done it 30 times, then why are you asking the question? Just do what you did the other 30 times.
I've not shot like I did yesterday, so I just fucked me up.
You say you didn't what? Hello?
I'm waiting for that shit to. I was saying, I've not shot like I did yesterday, and I think it just messed me up, just fucked me up, because a majority of them wasn't going.
So this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if you've had sex with 30 women, that means that you've done it 30 times where you were able to say a certain thing, the woman responded, and y'all was having sex. So what I'm saying is, why not do the same thing you did the other 30 times?
Most of them was from online, but it don't matter. You're right, shit like that.
Oh, so most of them. So you're saying that most of the women that you've met was women that you matched with online?
Yeah. I've not really had. I mean, I've had a couple success from in person, but
so how many were from online?
Like at least in the 20s.
Okay, so then again, this is what I said earlier. You need more practice talking to women in person.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You guys need coaching, man.
Caller, you don't want to sound like this.
That you had you could you do you want you could do so you want him to do you so much you could do anything.
Oh shit. Oh, caller, we got it. Come on, man.
It's the accent. It's the accent. I be trying to hide it. That's why.
Why you wait, whoa. Why are you trying to hide the accent?
Oh, it's like a. When I first moved to the United States, I used to have problems communicating because nobody would understand me.
So what is your native language, sir?
Oh, I'm Nigerian.
You're Nigerian. So
yeah.
Why don't you say something sexy in Nigerian in her ear?
Mm-hmm.
Well, have you ever tried that?
In my language? I don't know how to speak my language.
You don't know how to speak your language? So you just got the accent for no reason?
You mean with my accent? Yeah, I just got the accent.
You're a waste man. you got a Nigerian accent and don't know how to speak the fucking language. God damn.
So caller, it threw you off when the women weren't like responding to you at the club?
More like, for example, there was this lady, she was on the phone and I went up to her and I was like, yo, get off the phone, let me talk to you. And then she stayed on the phone, but she was trying to talk to me. And then I said that and she was like, yeah, that's what they all say and some shit like that, you know. And then I just walked away from her.
Why'd you walk away?
Why'd I walk away?
Yeah.
Why didn't you push through the...
Like, so wait, you went up to her and said, what did you say to her?
Yes, I went up to her and I was like, I told her to get off the phone. So she got off the phone, but she didn't, and she was like, yeah, what's up? So I said, she was older too. And I was like, and I just came up to you because I thought you was, looking sexy. And she had a dress on. And I said you was looking sexy in them dress, and I wanted to see what's up with you. And then she was like, yeah, that's what they'll say. And then I know I am or some shit like that. So I don't know. She just came up as too cocky for me, so I just left.
She was like, I know you are, but what am I?
See, and this is why you guys need coaching, because you have to understand the difference between a woman being standoffish and rejecting you and a woman being flirtatious. You understand what I'm saying? So for what it sounded like to me, it sounded like she was being flirtatious. It didn't sound like she was trying to not talk to you.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? This is why I got to understand the difference. See, when a woman is basically being standoffish or she's outright rejecting you, you understand what I'm saying? That's one thing. But what happens is that if you guys are in a situation where a woman is having conversation and is flirtatious, you got to know how to interact in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of things you could have said in that situation to continue the conversation.
And also too, she pulled up her phone and she was like, hey sis, he's telling me I'm sexy or some shit like that. I don't know. It was my first time being in a situation like that. So I guess I just walked away. So.
And this is why I'm saying that you need more practice.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Talking to women.
You need more practice and awareness.
Right. So that's what it really is, because right now you're coming off of just like talking to girls on apps and shit. And so the thing is that you don't really have the experience to even know the difference between a woman brushing you off and a woman being playful. You don't know the difference between a woman giving you a shit test and a woman just actually being flirtatious. You see what I'm saying? You got to know the difference between those two, because if you don't, then see, this is the thing. You don't want to walk away from situations that are open to you to make something happen, because then what happens is that you've already done the work to open the situation, and then you're just leaving the situation open when you could have made some shit happen. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different things. Like she was on the phone and shit. You should have said, listen, hang up the phone real quick. We're gonna talk, right? And then first of all, she already was listening to you. You said get off the phone, and she got off the phone, right?
Yes, she did.
Exactly. That's cooperation.
Eh,
Pay attention to this shit, right? You should have been like, "Who you talking to on the phone?" You should have been like, "Oh, I'm talking to my sister," and you'd be like, "Let me talk to your sister real quick." Like, sister, your sister is about to meet the man of her life, so she's gonna call you right back after we finish speaking. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of different things you guys you could have did. You see what I mean?
Oh my God, you're so bold, Locario.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to know the difference. You see what I mean? So call it. Get some coaching, man. You be all right. You know what I mean?
Miles, do I got to be on the membership to get coaching?
No, you don't have to be on the membership to get coaching.
You don't have to be at the membership. If you want to get coaching from me, go to masculineidentity.com. The option is right there. Or you can go to mrlocario.com to get coaching from Mr. Locario. Just hit the coaching tab on mrlocario.com.
All right.
All right, copy.
All right.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, man.
All
right. All right, guys. So call up. We got, I think, three free calls left.
Yeah.
So, guys, call up 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So, guys, call up.
502, go ahead and call back. Who else? I think 305, go ahead and call back. You understand? Go ahead and call back, guys.
And let me see. We got some more questions. Says, regarding the vetting process that can last up to 2 months.
All right, here we go.
And then we'll go back to this.
All right, 502, you are on live with Locario and Miles, name Aid City. How can we help you?
What's going on, y'all? Too? It's Phoenix.
Phoenix in the building. I saw the donation. Appreciate your favor.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate the change. What's going on with you?
Yeah, just a question real quick on something you all just said when the previous caller before this last one, you saying that like the woman's not gonna really be hungry for dick or whatever, something along that line.
Mm-hmm.
So what if, saying she's not hungry for the dick, obviously because she's getting dick elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So then how does one navigate for that? Because the example you just said, a person is gonna, if they're starving, they're gonna want it, but they wouldn't be starving if they're getting the dick elsewhere. Or even 2 other places or whatever.
Mm. Yeah, the thing is that she'll still be sexual with you, and she'll still want a sample of the dick. You understand? Because that's something that she wants. I'm just using the example of starving and being full of eating just to show the difference in dynamics of desire. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, if a woman meets 3 or 4 guys that she's highly sexually attracted to, she'll fuck those 3 or 4 guys within the same day or same week. You understand what I'm saying? So she's not gonna not fuck you because she just got dick yesterday. She'll still fuck you unless her pussy sore. You understand what I'm saying? And then she might just suck your dick and do some other shit with you. You see what I'm saying? But either way, she's going to still entertain that thing. Just like if somebody is, like, for example, somebody still might be full and might take just a slice or just a fork and stick it in the cheesecake and eat 1 bite. You feel what I'm saying? Because they're like, oh, this shit look good. I want to taste it. You see what I mean? They might not eat the whole thing, but they'll still taste it. So it's the same concept of, if the person is desiring to that level, they're gonna go in that direction. Do you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. So basically, it's like the woman isn't satisfied by the dick; she's satisfied by the man.
Right. Exactly. And if she desires the man, she's gonna want the dick. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so even if she has 3 or 4 men that she can have sex with, she still hasn't fulfilled that desire yet until she meets that man.
Because you got to understand, this is the thing you got to understand. A woman can have sex with, I'll say this. If a man and a woman were in a competition to have sex with as many people as possible in whatever span of time, the woman would always win.
Always.
Because the woman can take more dick than men can give dick. You know what I'm saying? So that means that a woman could essentially fuck 3-4 guys every day, all week, unless her pussy's sore. Now, if her pussy's sore, then she might need to take a break. But I'm just saying that as far as actually making it happen, right? Women can do this, and women do this a lot of times. So for example, sometimes when you guys go on dates, the girl you're on a date with just came from fucking. Or the girl you're on a date with is about to go fuck somebody else after she leaves the date from you. You see what I'm saying? So women are out here fucking like crazy. You see what I'm saying?
I see. Yeah, so I would say I was messing up because I was looking at it from, say, my man term, because like you just said, if I just fucked a woman and then I go on a date, I'm not really feeling that sexual at all because I just busted a nut an hour prior.
Right.
So I was just thinking, I was like, well, but I know that I'm more hungrier for it if I didn't. So then that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, are they doing the same thing? So I get you.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times, this is why a lot of times you'd have chicks sometimes where, like, dudes will fuck a girl and he nuts and he's good and the chick can still go a second, third round. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean?
You gotta get rid. Yeah, you gotta get rid of her because then they still keep trying to go. Yeah, you gotta let her go out the house.
I'm telling you, y'all guys got it. Exactly. Shout out to King Zaggy. He said, don't compare your sexual appetite to women's. You have no idea. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's scary how much dick women can take and how much women love sex. It's fucking scary.
Yeah, it's scary.
You know what I'm saying?
It's scary.
Because you know what the funny part is? Is that there's times where, you have sex with a girl because you have to, because you got to keep the consistency going in whatever situation you're in or whatever it is like that. But a lot of times you're not really feeling like doing it, right? But women, and this part is gonna fuck up you guys' heads. Women actually feel like doing it more than men in most cases. So if a woman's telling you she's not in the mood, what is that saying? You see what I mean? That means she don't really fuck with you.
Ain't in the mood for you. She'll like you.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
This is where guys, see, it's a conversation like this that lets you know how important your masculine identity is. Because I mean, if you're just dealing with an nympho type chick, then whatever, right? But this is what we're talking about. It's not that hard for a woman to get dick. So women tend to be a little bit more picky.
Right.
So what is she being picky about? Just like you said, caller, it's not about the dick, it's about the man.
Right.
Because if she could get dick pretty much anywhere, then why is she choosing that one? See what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So so developing is really about developing your masculine identity, because we all got dick, but we got to give her a reason to choose that one.
Right. Exactly.
And to keep coming back to it.
Exactly. Well, if she's smart and she made a choice, she'll keep coming back.
Right.
She'll keep coming back.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I wanted to know. I appreciate it, gentlemen, as always. I'm gonna jump back on there.
Hey, appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the call. Yes, sir. All right. So, guys, call in. What we got? Like one free call left? How many?
We got two. I think we got two left.
All right, we got two. Excuse me, we got two free calls left, guys. Go ahead and call in, man.
We got about 15 minutes left, so make sure that you guys call up if you want to call up. Let me see what some of these questions is saying real quick. So we was on this question. I said regarding vetting process that could last up to 18 months, is there a reason to make it 18 months instead of 12? So so the 12 is the standard, but you can make it 18 months, right? Just in case you feel like you need to figure things out more with the chick. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it depends. It depends on the complications and certain other aspects and variables of the relationship overall. But we got 305. You are on live with Locario and Miles. Name, age, city, and you taking a free call?
Yes, I am. My name is Ale, and I'm from Miami.
All right. How old are you?
Oh, 30.
All right. Perfect, man. Go ahead with your question.
Yeah. The question that I have is, why does one not, how do I say it? Why is it bad for a man to show his emotions towards a woman? Like showing how that man feels towards her or anything like that. Why is that a bad thing?
Why is that a bad thing?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me ask you a question. Do you have a job?
Yeah.
Okay, now, how would you feel if your boss came up to you one day and said, "Hey, I'm kind of nervous today because the business is kind of going down. I'm not sure. We might have to lay off some people, and I'm just kind of sad about that. And I just needed somebody to talk to." Would you be cool with that?
No, not in that aspect. No, that's a very sour feeling.
Exactly.
You know,
Because you're like,
I don't know if I'm gonna get cut or anything like that.
Exactly.
Worrying about.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I have to interrupt. Shout out to P. Riley for the $50 support on the Cash App.
Right. So call it. That's the same reason why you don't tell women how you feel. Because what happens is that when you tell women how you feel, they'll feel the same way how you would feel if your boss came to you with their feelings. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, the boss has to, even though the boss is going through that, he comes in, "Hey, good morning, how's everything going? Blah, blah, blah." He's giving you that same energy. And then he talks to his board of directors and figures all that shit out. And then they figure it out. And you had no idea that your job was on the line.
See, the caller doesn't know that he's the boss. That's what it is.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So remember, when you're dealing with a woman, you're the boss. So the thing is that once you tell a woman your feelings, right, then what happens is that puts in jeopardy your position as leader. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah.
I definitely see it.
Leadership has nothing to do with how you feel.
Okay. Even if it's, I guess, like some positive reinforcement of any kind.
Look at you trying to find a reason. Look at you
Wait,
trying to find an excuse. What
give me an example, caller. Give me an example.
I don't know. Let's just.
No, you better have an example because you're trying to come up with reasons. Come on.
No. I'm just asking. That's it. I'm just trying to get my comprehension, in line. That's it, though.
Okay. Give us an example where it might make sense.
I'll throw something out there. When I talk to you, I get goosebumps and butterflies in my stomach. Let's just say something simple like that. Right. That's
Why? Wait. All right. Let's follow. Wait. Let's go down the rabbit hole, homie. Pause. Listen. Let's go with that. Give us the full scenario. Where you know this girl from?
No. I'm not talking to anyone or anything. It's just an example. That's
no. Let us go. I want you to learn for real. Give us the backstory of this hypothetical scenario. I want to go down the rabbit hole to show you the folly of your ways. So tell us, this girl that you just told that when you talk to her, you get what? Goose? No,
butterflies.
You get butterflies in your belly. How do you know this girl?
This was a while ago. Let's see.
Oh shit! This actually happened. Wait! This actually happened.
This is just a while. This was like what, back in, I think, January.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Where did you know that girl from? Where did you meet that girl?
This was overseas. This was back in like early January, and I was in the state. I was in, what's this thing called? I was outside the country. I was in Okinawa.
Okay.
I was like visiting my brother at the time, and I just talked to just some random chick or whatever. That was it, though.
So this was the first time you met her.
Yeah.
And
in person and everything.
And during the conversation, you explained that you get butterflies while talking to her.
That was, yes, but not in the initial. It was more like getting to know her. Let's just say after the second or third encounter. Let's just say that.
Oh, no, the second and third encounter. So did y'all smash?
No. This was a short thing or whatever. So, I was practicing the language.
Wait. I don't understand the second and third encounter. You said this is when you first met her face to face. But what do you mean by second and third encounter? Like, and y'all didn't smash. Y'all went out on dates? Y'all met up for drinks? What were we doing?
No. This was for lunch, but it was more of a group activity. That's it, though.
So wait. Group activity? Is this a social circle connection networking thing? What are we doing?
Yeah, basically, my brother introduced me to let's just say Fulana. She introduced me to Fulana, and then we just talked or whatever, and that was it. And then
Introduced you where? From where? From what? His job?
From the military. From the military.
Oh, okay. So you could just say from his job. You didn't have to say the military. 'Cause I'm not trying to get you to divulge everything. I just need to know the general context.
This is not at work or anything like that. This is like me visiting my brother while I was over there, visiting him and all that stuff. And then that situation happened. And then that was it, though.
Okay,
that was it.
so you went out to lunch with him. He introduced you to the girl, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
so how did you get multiple encounters out of this situation? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, because I hung out with my brother. Because since I lived with him at the time, we just do some it was like a sibling activity or whatever, and that was it. And then throughout my brother's circle of friends, he introduced me to some chick or whatever.
Fulana. Okay,
Yeah, Fulana is just a sample name. And then that was it though. And that was it. Just being polite or whatever.
Okay.
She didn't speak English too well. And like my Japanese is very, very basic. So I was trying to exercise the language and all that stuff.
And you went into your Google Translate and came up with, "I feel butterflies when I talk to you."
No, let's go with that. Not exactly Google Translate, but it was something similar to that. Let's just say that.
Okay. So what happened after? What happened after you?
I was trying to be because the thing is I was trying to be to be most sincere as I can for myself, like not to show, I guess, any doubt or anything like that.
So much you could do anything.
Wait, so you saying you was doing that because you wanted to be sincere
towards myself? Yeah.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. What is your agenda when talking to that woman or just the woman in general? Like, what are you trying to do?
Oh, what was I trying to do in general?
Yeah, like what did you want to happen between you and that girl?
Oh, I just wanted to practice talking to women, like practicing game in general, because I don't have that much practice.
I wanted the butterflies. I wanted the butterflies in my stomach to turn into hard dick for Fulana.
But this is the problem. So let me tell you why it's an issue. So just in general, the reason why. So if you're saying to the woman, right? Or let me they say it this way, so it's easier for you to understand. In any dynamic between you and a woman, somebody is submitting to the other person, right? So either the girl is enamored with you or you're enamored with the girl. So if you're basically telling the girl that she gives you butterflies, that means that she is the one who is being adored. You understand? And
you are enamored. Yes.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, she's in a sense above you.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So that's what I'm saying. Where when you guys are giving women your feelings and all these romantical, gooey feelings, what you're saying to the woman is, "Oh, I feel that like I want you more than you want me." And the dynamic should always be she wants you more than you want her.
Thanks. Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it. Okay. Because let me try to interpret this. If I want her more than she wants me, I'm being submissive and doing anything I want for her because I want her more than she wants me. Is that right? Is that what you're saying?
And the thing is, she can't be attracted to you if she feels like she's better than you. Right. So if you're telling her she gives you butterflies, then she feels she's better than you, therefore she can't be attracted to you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So she will see me as fruity, like this.
No, not necessarily as fruity. She will see you as the follower.
Right. She'll see you as less. See, the woman has to see you as more. So she can't see you as more if you're saying that she gives you, because basically what you're saying is, like Miles was saying earlier, she penetrated you. She penetrated your mind, your feelings, your stomach is getting the butterflies. You see what I'm saying? So she, in a sense, got you to react to her.
You understand? Whereas she should be reacting to you. She should be the one feeling the butterflies, not you. Does that make sense? And on top of that, you ain't even smash. So imagine you feeling butterflies, you ain't even smash. That makes it even worse. It's like that's crazy.
I got it. Thank you though. I appreciate it.
All right, brother.
Hey, appreciate you, man. And shout out to your brother. Is he in the U.S. Armed Forces?
He's a doctor, so he's contracted towards the Marines.
Oh, okay.
And he does physical therapy. I actually learned a good amount of tips of how to give good massages and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
From him and all that stuff. But
okay,
yeah,
great.
He just helps out.
Well, thank you for tell him thank you for your service. All right, appreciate you, bro.
Oh, for sure. Thanks for everything. Bye.
All right, peace. All right. So we got 305. Oh, he didn't. Hold on. All right, 305. Go ahead and call back. 305. Go ahead and call back.
Call back 305. All right. So let's see what some of these questions are saying.
And 352, you could call in too.
Says, I hear you guys say women know immediately if they're going to have sex with you. Is there some receipts on that? Because women think different than men, guys. What? This is why you guys have to, I beg you guys to go out and live real life.
All right, so we got 352. You're on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city. All right, we got one free call left, right?
Yeah.
All right, are you taking the last free call?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the last free call.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, Miles and Locario. First off, man, what's going on with y'all, man?
Hey, chilling. We appreciate you, man. What's going on, man?
Good.
Ain't nothing much, man. I ain't really have no question, but I had to call in and just say this, man. Y'all continue to do what y'all doing and everything. That's what y'all doing is good, man. That's a blessing and that's a gift that y'all have. Cause man, it's like when you like see stuff in the media, like social media and stuff, and other people trying to give recommendations and stuff, they act like they really doing something to really help others. But actually, they ain't doing that. They're not doing nothing but actually venting, and they don't realize that.
Oh,
it's almost like when you go to a therapist, right? And you letting everything out. You telling the therapist all the stuff that happened to you. Like this happened to me back during this year. This happened to me 30 years ago. I went through this, and that's just how a lot of the other people that have videos and want to call themselves helping somebody and giving information.
Yeah.
But what you got going on here on the panel is different, man. You two one in a million, man. Ain't nobody else out there that got it like y'all, man. Like I said before, that's just a gift that y'all got. So I just had to call in and let y'all know that, man. So that's pretty much all I have.
Appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man. We appreciate that.
That's what's up, fam.
All right.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Take it easy, brother. Thanks for calling in. All right.
All right, no problem.
All right. We do not answer anonymous calls, so the anonymous call trying to come in, we don't do anonymous calls no more, bro.
Hey.
So sorry about that.
Let me see where we is at. When is it important or not to speak to your woman when you're noticing interest lowering and sex/touch is reducing? Is it better to just end it than to talk for her to deny and deflect? That's a good question. So this is the thing. If you're in a situation where that's happening, you definitely need to bring it up and basically let her know that, hey, listen, if this ain't happening, then I'm gonna have to keep this shit pushing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to sit there and this is the thing. Do not fall for women's manipulation tactics of, I'm just under stress right now. And, I feel like maybe if we like hang out and go on more dates and maybe if you clean the house and take out all of that is bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? They'll try to make it feel like they can't have sex with you because all these other reasons that's stopping them. No. That's just them trying to stall you out so they can just keep getting more non-sexual attention out of you, even in that relationship, so that they can still be there. You understand what I'm saying? So understand that if the sex is declining, you got to keep pushing.
But see, one thing I don't like about his language, what it exposes to me, is that I detect a lot of assumption on his part. I don't know if he because he says, is it just better to end it than to talk to her for her to deny and deflect? So what I'm hearing is that you haven't really spoken to her. You don't really know what's going on, and you're expecting her to deny and deflect.
Right.
Meaning, either that means there's something weak about your game from the beginning. That means there are things, and guys, this is why you need to go get the Master the Vetting Process video, guys.
X.
Because if you understood what you were doing as far as vetting and setting the ground rules, setting the tone for the relationship, you wouldn't be making all of these assumptions.
Right.
And like, why would your woman need to deny and deflect if you knew her attraction to you was absolute?
Right.
Or if you or not absolute, but that you at least vetted the attraction between you two correctly. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what a lot of guys don't. This is shit like this. Again, a lot of these other cats on the internet got y'all fucked up because a lot you to the point where you already expect denial and deflection from your bitch, not knowing that you were the one that was supposed to set the example from the beginning.
Right. And also, that's a good question. He was saying, is he expecting her to initiate?
That was my other thing.
Right.
Are you see, some of you dudes out there, because you don't understand how attractive you truly are to your woman, you expect your woman to initiate, not realizing. I don't want to get. You expect your woman to initiate because you don't understand your own game.
Right.
You don't understand the idea of your woman always being ready for you. You don't understand. Some of you, because a woman doesn't initiate, you start to lose, you start to develop insecurity and low self-esteem. Not realizing that your woman is always waiting for you. You don't see. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know, April. I know that I ain't really want to say it. I ain't really want to say it because that's type of shit I be saying on the Monday night Zoom calls.
We should have a button we press when it's free game, so it's like an alarm or something. Like,
yeah. And the reason why I know this for a fact because I was that guy. I started to. I used to look at the girl I was with at the time. Oh, how come you don't initiate? And I would actually start arguments like a bitch on this type of shit. And then when I used to say shit like that, she used to get mad with me.
Right.
Because it's like, stupid motherfucker, don't you know this pussy's yours anytime you want it? But it's guys out there that don't even understand that type of shit.
Right.
And this is why, sexless marriages exist. You understand? This is why, like, I heard a story the other day where the girl said to her husband that because he was the type of husband that always touched her, smacked her ass, and they every time they would get close, he would get an erection and they would end up having sex.
Right.
And so the girl was like, "Oh, your sexual attention is disgusting to me."
Oh my God.
And I'm like, see, you didn't see a situation like that. And they were married. And then they ended up getting a divorce and all this other shit. And I'm like, situation like that, you didn't vet properly. Because there is no fucking way your woman should be even thinking or feeling any type of way towards you wanting her.
Right.
And if that is the case, that means there is something conditional. And if there's something conditional about the attraction, that means she's not fully attracted to you. That means she's attracted to what you like, the provision or the external, the lifestyle, the money, the security.
Right.
Guys, I told you, there are women out there. Well, number one, a woman's number one thing is her survival, period. That's number one. So what they're really looking for is survival and good dick. That's what they're looking for.
Right.
But if she, and this is what it means by settle. There are women out there that settle because the man, he's not providing the dick she really want, but he's providing the security. and the
Right.
protection and the finances and the resources. So she'll take it, but that's what's called really settling.
Mm-hmm.
So you got men out there that's breaking their back trying to support their wife, and then they come home and try to touch her, and she's like, "Well, not tonight, honey. I don't really." And you fucking wonder why. Shout out to K Zaggin in the chat.
Sound like
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
He said, in relationships, women need constant validation. You initiating, see, of course, you initiating reassures them of your desire. You not initiating could make your woman feel insecure about you. You never, but you never should feel that way. Exactly. So when you're asking that question, it kind of reveals that you are becoming the bitch. You are becoming the female one in the relationship.
Right.
Because you asking, oh, well, why doesn't my girl initiate? Why does a woman need to initiate if she's always ready?
Right. Exactly.
Yo, I don't understand.
Ooh, shit. This shit crazy. It says, who is on the panel on the Game Global Sunday with you guys? Another PUA. I have no idea. I'm just going on there Sunday. So you guys can check us out on this Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you check that out. This is ARC said you need to have backbone to be mode 1 because women will test you. He would get cursed out after being mode 1 and then get the same girl later. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. It's just the girl didn't have high interest. You understand what I'm saying? So like, what ARC talked about was he had the different archetypes of girls. He would talk about the reciprocators, rejectors, wholesome pretenders, and I think manipulative time wasters. So the women who have high interest are the reciprocators. The women who are the wholesome pretenders are the women who have medium interest in you. Those are the women who give you pushback or act as if they're not interested. The women who will give you shit tests, but will later fuck with you because you wore them down or you kept going or whatever it is like that. Then you have the manipulative time wasters, usually women who will waste your time and never have sex with you. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, the woman, see, this is the thing. When we say that, like, women will test you because women can do whatever they want. They're their own person. So they can test you if they want to. It's whether or not you decide to pass her shit test.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
To
right.
engage.
It's up to you to engage or not. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand that. It says when guys refer from having sexual intercourse online, does that mean he pays for sex only? What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Next question.
It's like, what are you talking about, man? How do you guys stay positive and not allow yourselves to hate stupid people?
It's a constant struggle, honestly.
I'm very allergic to stupid people.
It's a constant struggle, honestly. Like it's something that you got to work on every single day.
Yeah.
I work on it daily. Yes.
There's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out there. So you gotta, gotta just take it one day at a time. You feel what I'm saying?
Whole body's nerfed, but we gotta try every day. Just like anything else, just like gratitude, just like consistency. You gotta put the effort every day. That's what.
That's a fact. All right, so that's all the questions, people. So listen, man, guys, we about to wrap it up. Make sure that you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com to get on the summer sale, 99 cents for the first month. Also, make sure you guys go to Cunningham Elements, get the soap, get the parfum, get the shea butter. Also, go to Bad Boy Membership to join the Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Also, go to shoplocario.com to get the online dating consultations with myself in April, and also to get the master the vetting process. Remember, you guys have only 10 days left. June 30th is the last day for you to get it on the discount price. So make sure you guys go get that shit ASAP before the price goes up. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that. Do it. You understand?
Just do it.
Yeah, make that happen.
Can't let your dreams be dreams.
Yeah, exactly. And are you doing a Man of the Skill Set show tomorrow?
Oh, because I got an event tomorrow. I gotta talk to K-Zag. I don't know. I might not be there. Actually, but I'm sure he'll still be doing it. So make sure you guys check out the Manhood is a Skill Set. Manhood is a Skill Set show tomorrow with K-Zag, 12 noon. Make sure you guys check that out. Go to Manhood is a Skill. No, go to the Return of Manhood YouTube channel and make sure you guys check that out, 12 noon. And you going live at 5 tomorrow?
Yeah, so live at 5. I might go a little earlier, but make sure you guys tune in. I'll let you guys know. Okay. And also make sure you guys check out Real Game No Theory show on Sunday.
Yes,
and
sir.
Also, we'll be on the Game Global on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys check that out. You feel me? All right. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in, and we will holler at y'all later. And remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Peace.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link